was ordered to leave the Philippines. It's called an OTL, and the government will issue that for foreigners in a number of circumstances. In my case, if you change the status of your visa. So I complied. I left the Philippines and I went to Thailand. Or should I say legal Thailand. Officially, mind blown. Bangkok is now probably the most bomb party scene on earth. We'll check out some of those smoke bars after dark. Can I make a Bangkok video that will not get flagged by the YouTube censors? I'm trying. And that's why I'm walking around all the soys today, to just kind of show you what's going on in the shops and on the streets and sort of with the people and the little areas. Like this area is seems to be like Arabic or Lebanese or something along those lines, and the shops are quite different from the ones that they would have on a couple soys down. So gonna make a couple videos on this trip. Some of them will be for public YouTube consumption. Hopefully they won't get flagged, and the rest of them will be for members only. And let me tell you, some good stuff coming up there. So consider joining the channel. Click that little join button. See a video, tell you what that's all about. In the meantime, Bangkok. It's been really laid back. No mask requirement, no testing requirement. I mean, at least if you've complied with the latest round of medical tyranny paperwork. But if that's the case, like, check this out, man. I get off the plane, go down to the train platform, get on the train, and I'm in Bangkok like 20 minutes later. Like, I walked through customs. There was like not even an agent there. They're just like, go on through, come on in, have fun. It's been pretty fun. Yeah, check out the train ride. Airport. In the airport, I'm going to the Sukhumvit area in Bangkok. Just look for the city line. Thinking I'm making much better time taking the train than I would be sitting in traffic if I'd gotten a taxi. And I'm only paying about 50 baht to get from the airport to Sukhumvit. From Makassar, the MRT, to Sukhumvit. Second train just a little bit more packed, but it is rush hour. If you take the stairs, you get to see how much you're burning. Been thinking about this little restaurant here in Sukhumvit since April, since I left Thailand, and I'm really happy to be back. They made just the most outrageous cashew chicken in the world, not to mention a couple other good dishes. One of the great things about so many of these little bars and restaurants in Thailand is that they all offer Wi-Fi. You come in, sit down, have a little lunch, have a coffee, beer, whatever you're into, and you can connect to the Wi-Fi, which is super convenient because if you're only here for a couple days or a week and you don't want to deal with the whole data sim thing, just about everywhere you go, you can still stay connected on chat. Bad boys are so much more comfortable than those tricycles in the Philippines. Got like an hour or two to kill with a lot of these little cafes. They're just like on the street, soy 11, soy 8, soy 5. And from my last trip here, I learned that the trick is when you have a couple of hours to kill and you want to go get like a traditional Thai massage, you gotta find a place that will actually give you a massage, because one of these little soys here is filled with massage parlors, and you walk down that street and you're like, massage please, they're like, no. They're like massage plus extra only. And it's like, really? This is Thailand. It says traditional Thai massage. Come on, come your break. So, you know, challenges. Everyone has their challenges in life. Today, that's mine. So they checked me into the room. Yeah. Not the best experience so far. There's like people's stuff still in here, man. All right, let's try that again. Nothing special, but not shabby. Just lousy to walk in and have it be like not ready when they check me in. But it was only 10 minutes. Not a great view, not a terrible view. It's actually a cool structure. You know what? I'm going for a swim. I'm back at Ava, which is this great little restaurant bar on Soy 11 in Sukhumvit. The best cashew chicken I've ever had in my life. I'm going for it again. The hotel is really big. This time of day, good time to hit the gym. Everyone's out like eating, probably getting their party night started. Another thing I noticed is that now, I don't know if it's because they've legalized, I don't know if it's because it's so easy to get into the country, but every place is packed like it's Friday or Saturday night. I mean, I'm lucky I got a seat at like the bar here today. And it's only like 9 o'clock. Green chicken curry. By request, I am heading down to Soy 3, which is where the Nana Plaza is. So we can get some video of what's going on down there. It's kind of like girly bar central. Interesting apartment type buildings. like that. Don't think it's too keto friendly though. It's like chicken souvlaki. Yeah, that looks good. It's like a interesting little bazaar back here where things seem to be, I don't know if it's Arabic or Lebanese cluster of types of businesses. And more of these little apartments. I don't know why, I always like Pikachu. Stuff's so fresh. So this little street is between Soy 3 and Soy 5. And I've never walked down it before. But I'll bet you some of the spas back here would actually give you a real massage. They even have a sign in the window that says no SEX. See, you can't say that word on YouTube anymore. So I have to spell it out like everyone's 7 years old or 4 years old. Iraqi restaurant? Iraqi? I'll try to say that. I don't think I've ever been to an Iraqi restaurant. Not really doing much shopping on this trip. It was just supposed to be a visa run. I didn't bring any luggage really. I just brought a weekend bag, which I have been living out of for 5 days. And then this looks like Soy 3. Soy 7, you can see the chairs are stacked and these guys are setting up. They're gonna be like tables and chairs set up all along these streets tonight, across from these places. This street is pretty well known for all the little street tables like these guys are sitting at over here. And the more time I spend here, the more I think like these little setups where you can just chill and have a couple beers on the street are the way to go. The Sukhumvit strip is much more interesting at night. I'm coming up on Soy 11 here, what they also call Sukhumvit 11. And this is the strip that has the kick-ass 3-story party zone building on it. It's like a nightclub on top, a lounge in the middle, and a smoke bar on the bottom floor. And it's just out of control. There's also a couple of great restaurants on that street, Oscar, Ava. At the end of that strip is the Above 11 Sky Bar. You can see these guys are really just getting set up for the night. It's probably about 6 o'clock. But not much goes on here on the strip except for a couple of restaurants and bars until after the sun goes down. And then these guys will be out all night on the street. They're setting up, setting everything up. They'll be out all night on the street selling whatever it is they sell, you know, their vapes, their pods, their knickknacks, their herbal supplements, and of course the food stalls. But they don't set up the sidewalk bars, which will sit like in these areas until way, I don't know, 8, 9 o'clock. This is soy 7. See the girl sitting out there? Well, the insert pronoun here sitting out there. Soy 7 is all about like massage parlors and stuff. They're pretty. But you can't actually get a Thai massage there. I made the mistake of trying the last time I was here, and they basically told me it's massage plus extra or nothing. So that was kind of disappointing. All right, sun is down, which means Sukhumvit comes alive. I went out for a late lunch, and on my way back, I was just filming some of the soys, and because I have to show you content that won't get banned, and what I found was a guy from Oman, and he was so cool, man. He invited me to sit with him, bought me a drink, we had a great chat, and now we're talking about going out later. Met this great guy, Oman, in the house, right? He's in the house. This fine sunny morning in the Philippines finds me in Pasay, which is really the last place I want to be. However, I had to come here today to manage elements related to my visa. Whenever you change the status of your visa, whether you're downgrading, upgrading, switching, you have to go to PESA. They fingerprint you, they want your MBI clearance, they take a look at your passport, your last entry date, determine whether or not they're going to issue you an order to leave before they issue you your upgraded visa or downgraded visa. And it's kind of a hassle. So it's like digital fingerprints, ink fingerprints. It's just a hassle to get down here, especially during the day. The traffic is unbelievable. It's part of the deal, I guess. If you want to avoid the order to leave, there's this whole process you can go through. You write the letter to the commissioner, you pay 1,000 peso fee for the application, and if approved, you then pay 25,000 pesos as a fine to counteract the order to leave. Like you were overstayed or something. And I'm like, you're gonna pay 25,000 pesos, you might as well just fly out to Thailand for a weekend. I mean, come on. It's ridiculous. But hey, that's the way it works here, and that's the way you gotta roll with it unless you wanna risk overstaying, which is something I personally would not want to do.
Thanks so much for watching. If you liked this video, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe.